What's happening, guys? We're at our live duels tonight, and we're about to scrap, okay? But there's something we did at intensive camp this year that was really unique, and I highly encourage this for anyone. There's two types of duels that take place. One is when nobody's engaged and everybody just kind of hops off the bench, and honestly, the crowd kind of just golf claps. And that is not the kind of event that we want to have. So tonight at intensive camp, the kids are warming up in the background right now, but what you're about to see is actually a lot of camaraderie behind the event. Matter of fact, if I were to say right now on camera, I said, hey, there's a fight out in the parking lot and these guys are going at it, you would want to watch that fight. You would want to see two guys, two gals, whatever it is, scrapping and going at it, blood everywhere and just going wild. Okay, and that is kind of the fun part about our sport. Something the UFC does crazy well is they market the fight. Okay, and we need to start doing that as wrestling coaches, is marketing the fight. So there's two ways we can really do that. Number one is really encourage the kids to understand that this is a fight. Stand two of them up in front of each other and say, look at each other in the eyes, and you're gonna fight. You're gonna fight for 5 minutes. Ready? Go. And obviously you're not gonna make them go and fight, but I want you to realize what would happen in their system right before that moment. And that in reality is a little bit like a wrestling match. A wrestling match is a little more cerebral and chess-like at times, and that's great as well. But it's also a fight, and especially at this high school level, as kids are trying to make a jump in their career, adding in the fight, aspect to it is so important. So getting them to fight, number one. Number two is getting a team to do a send out for a kid. Don't just have a kid stand up off the bench and go out. No, send them out like you were to send out your gladiator, your warrior against another person's, or clan or town or whatever. Their warrior versus our warrior, mano a mano. That's part of our sport that makes it so great. So you want to really capitalize on that. So do a send out and send each kid out, make him feel special. Okay, and that, one last thing that we're going to do tonight that you're going to see is when a team is about to get a pin and they're about to pin their opponent, the other team will do a chant. Okay, so if my guy's about to go pin his guy, my team will start doing a chant, whether it be a clap or stomp or whatever that chant is. And you want to start getting that ingrained into your program too, because all of a sudden, this team's getting a pin, so they do their chant, and this team's getting a pin, so they do their chant louder, and it gets louder and louder and louder and louder, and all of a sudden the crowd's involved, and everybody's doing that chant, and that's what we're looking for. We want to market a fight. If we want better wrestling, if we want more butts in the seats in the stands, then we got to market a fight. Tonight at camp, we're going to teach the kids about what it's like, okay, in a great duel environment. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of music to warm them up, and then we're going to go at it, and each team is going to be really rooting for that kid, and there's going to be a lot of camaraderie, and it's going to be like a fight. So I just wanted to put this out there that you guys know, as coaches, as athletes, what it needs to look like, and I'm super excited. Here we go. All in. It's a lifestyle, it's a choice, and it's time.